Okay, so we're gonna go over the last three problems on that sheet from the sheet from Wednesday, 5/18, where we're talking about looking inside. Sorry, I'm blanking. Looking inside, rewriting, and undoing. So what I want you to do is very important that you pause the video when I tell you to pause and try the problems on that note sheet as you continued. Okay, so that way you can make sure. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video now and try number D. Once you get it done, go ahead and resume. Okay, so on letter D, you should be using looking inside. I think that'd be the easiest one. The bases are the same. This kind of problem we already talked about. Since the bases are the same, we can just focus on the exponents because we know that if the bases are the same, the exponents have to be the same. So we're going to have x plus 3 equals 3x. Then we can solve that. So I'm going to get all my x's to one side. So I'm going to minus x on both sides. So I have 3 equals 2x. And I'm going to divide by 2. So I get x equals 3 over 2, which is 1.5. There's the first one. Now I think looking inside is the best route. That's the one that we would use there. Alright, so now I want you to pause the video and I want you to try letter E. Okay, so using letter E here, you have a couple options. Looking inside, undoing are going to be the two best options. I'm going to go with undoing here this time. So what I'm going to do is I got to get rid of the plus 4 first, so I'm going to minus 4 from both sides, minus 4. So then I have the square root of x equals 9 minus 4 is 5. So then I'm going to think, okay, how do I get rid of the square root? The opposite of the square root is squaring something, so I'm going to square both sides. So the square root and the square root are going to cancel each other out, and I'm left with x equals 5 squared, which is 25. Okay? So there's that one. Now, if you wanted to do looking inside, what you could do is you could cover up the square root of x plus the square root of x and ask yourself, what plus 4? So what plus 4 equals 9? Well, you would say 5 if you're doing looking inside. So you say the square root of what is 5? The square root of 25. So that would get you the same answer. Okay, on the last one now, on F, I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try this one. Okay, so now resuming the video. This one is clearing fractions. This one we're going to want to do undoing. So we're going to need to multiply everything by a common denominator. The common denominator is going to be 9 here, so multiply by 9, multiply by 9, multiply by 9. Okay, if you don't have this, you should be doing this. So you should have 9x over 3 minus 9x over 9 equals 6 times 9 is 54. 9x divided by 3 is 3x minus 9x divided by 9 is 1x equals 54. 3x minus x can now be combined together, so we have 2x equals 54. Divide by 2, so we have x equals 27. Okay, so undoing was the easiest one there. Alright, so we're going to continue working with undoing, looking inside, and rewriting. So please make sure you watch the next video, make sure you follow the directions, and complete your practice work today.